What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Bomb Comm. This is Rambo coming to you today with another commentary. Today we're going to be viewing a 50 bomb and a custom. It's going to be pretty intense. So yeah, let's just hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let's start about the topic of conversations today. We're going to have two topics. The first one being the rule set and the changes I would like to see in our rule set. It would be a bit of a median between the Deserto European rule set and our own. And as well as the channel conversation that a lot of people have been having on my channel, why am I doing French and English? I'll clear things up a little bit. I was thinking about starting a new channel, but I don't think that's going to happen right away. So stay tuned for that. I'll talk about a bit more later in my video. So let's start things off. First things first, the rule set. Current rule set that we have for MLG allows pretty much the only things we've pretty much banned was like the foul. From everything. We banned a foul and maybe a score streak or two, like the VSAT and such, at the start of the game. And I feel like the game's evolved to a stage where there's a lot more things about the game that really needs to go. Primarily, in my opinion, if it was for me, I would only ban the Remington 870, which is the shotgun that's really overused nowadays, and as well as the Sentry. The Sentry being a score streak. And here's my reasons why. Let's start with the Sentry. The Sentry is a usage, it's a score streak used to pretty much slow the pace of the game down, allow pretty much a fifth man on the map for a team to control a certain part of the map that are not physically there. So pretty much can capture the flag. If you have trophy systems, it pretty much allows you to turtle down a lead and pretty much keep the lead until the other team is, first of all, destroyed your Sentry, which is not always easy to do when you're playing good teams. Because, first of all, you have to go through their first line of defense, which is killing your opponents, and then having to get to the other team's base when trophies are not present, maybe throw an EMP down or maybe use a black hat. There's a lot to it that pretty much allows a team with a lead to pretty much keep that lead very easily, or a lot easier than it should be. So something that we actually saw, I'll use an example. Something that we saw at Gfinity was the Complexity versus Team Impact game. We saw Complexity go down 2 flags to 0, and Impact had 7 streaks. They had 3 sets of Hellstorms, 3 sets of Lightning Strikes, and a Stealth Chopper. So those were 7 streaks that were available to keep their lead and keep things in the game. But since they didn't have Sentry guns, which they probably all would have got, because Sentries are like only like, I mean, when you get a Lightning Strike in CTF, Sentries are pretty much a given. Very rarely will you see a player get like a Sentry, a Lightning Strike and a Hellstorm, and not a Sentry. So pretty much we saw them having 7 streaks, and and Complexity was able to come back in that game. Complexity was able to tie it up and then winning in overtime, simply because those streaks are not like completely game. They are game changers that can stop flag runs, but there are certain routes that you can take to pretty much avoid those streaks if you have a good amount of map control and are outplaying your opponents. So if Impact had those 3 Sentries, I guarantee that Complexity would not came back in that game. It would have been literally impossible for them to come back, because, I mean, like 3 Sentries with trophies, that's literally like it. I think in average it takes about 3 to 4 rushes to actually get a Sentry down, unless you get really lucky and get 4 down at the same time. So that being said, it's like literally, it would have been literally impossible for Complexity to come back in that game. So we saw a lot of action in that game, a lot of flag pulls that you wouldn't normally seen. It's much better for the spectator to actually see things happen like that. So I definitely feel like Sentries is a huge part of the game that needs to go, and that will make the gameplay better, that will make the game playing-wise better, and also make the game watching-wise, spectator-wise, a lot better, because you'll see a lot of more action that you wouldn't normally see in certain situations, like I said, like in a capture flag when a team has a lead and has a Sentry, or in hardpoint even sometimes when a team does have a few Sentries to control the map. And pretty much, it's not fun to watch something that's automatically getting kills for you. It's really there's really nothing to it. So that's for that. For the shotgun, the shotgun has different usage in the game, but it pretty much came down to the main use of the shotgun is sitting in corners on closed hills to hold a hill, pretty much. So like Church on Yemen, Garage on Slums. Pretty much, I mean, on Standoff you have Green, which is used a lot, Granny as well, which is used a lot. Pretty much usage of that weapon has slowed the game down, has slowed the pace, and has made teams pretty much turtle down to, instead of like having map control around the map, they'll pretty much just flood a hill all the time and pretty much just sit on the hill and sit in corners and wait for people to come inside. So it really came to the point where I feel like it's kind of like decreased the interest of watching hardpoint when a team is using shotguns. It started to the point where it was really, really fun to watch, where people on Hijack were running gunning with shotguns, So you saw a lot of like 2 or 3 pieces going out up and down and like crazy stuff happening, but we don't really see that much of that anymore. If you look at the most recent, like if you look at any kind of highlights there's been about the shotgun, it's pretty much been mainly on hijack. So since the removal of hijack, I feel like the shotgun has pretty much came to a point where it's pretty much usage of a camping weapon, kind of like a Cat 40 in the corner, or all those utilities of guns that you don't really go out in the open and make a fight for. It's just really going to be this gun that you're going to use to sit in the corner. So I feel like that kind of decreased the viewership, the interest to watch of the game. I feel like Gfinity with having none of that was a million times better to watch. We saw a lot more team shooting, a lot more aggressive pushes, a lot more ability to break a hill. When jumping in a hill, there's actually like a fight for it. Like if you have 2 shotguns on Yemen, it's pretty much impossible to break Yemen on Church, excuse me. So a few things like that I feel like was really, really bad, and I feel like shouldn't be part of the game anymore. As far as the other things that Deserto banned, as far as the map pool, I really feel like that shouldn't be used. I feel like I said, that should be a medium between our rule set and their rule set. I feel like they have they have Express hardpoint and Hijack hardpoint still. I feel like those definitely definitely don't deserve to be in the map pool, excuse me. And they also have a few extra S&E maps that I really feel like I like my map pool in MLG currently. So I don't feel like we should be changing any of that. They also banned a few extra items that I don't necessarily feel that need to go. They like the Riot Shield, the light machine guns, and MMS. I think the main reason actually they banned the MMS was because at the start of the game there was a glitch. Actually, Cold Blood did not count MMS, so that was the main reason. But that's pretty much what I wanted to say about the rules. I hope you, maybe some of you agree, maybe some of you disagree. I really feel like those are things that we need to see change a little bit. I feel like those would actually better the viewership of the game and make the game more fun to watch and a lot more fun to play as well. I feel like it would benefit both sides of the story. So the next point of conversation is my YouTube channel. First of all, for all of you that don't understand yet, when a video has FR at the start, it means it's a French video, and when a video does not have FR at the start, it means it's an English video. So let's clear it up right away. For some of you that are like, why is this video in English or in French? The main reason is because I have a strong following in both languages. I have a lot of people out in France and in Quebec that follow my career and my competitive routes. So I really feel like those people deserve a chance to as well hear what I have to say about things. So for those of you who don't necessarily agree with it, that's really up to you. But I really feel like it's a necessary part to grow myself and to grow my YouTube channel. I feel like I should acquire pretty much both sides of the scene, I guess you could say. There's a lot of interesting French people out there that I've met over the years, and pretty much the French scene is awesome and is really supportive of what I do. So it would be very ignorant and arrogant for me to not to support them by making these videos and including them in the whole knowledge part of spreading my knowledge, like thinking like Rambo videos and such. I do those in French as well. So I hope you guys understand for that. I do think I'm going to eventually make a different channel for those videos, but as of right now, I don't feel like my channel is big enough for me to split the amount of viewership like that. So I'm going to stick to what I'm doing right now. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make more English videos and French videos for the simple reasons that you guys have been around for a lot longer than they have, and I feel like you guys maybe deserve a bit more as far as videos for now. But yeah, so I'm pretty much, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make an English video every day and make a French video every other day. So everyone's happy on that, and I hope you guys understand and, like I said, are grateful for the fact that I'm making these videos for you guys. So yeah. That's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was an interesting gameplay. I had to use my little wall-e there to actually get those last 2 kills for the 50 bomb. But yeah, this was a community custom. Nothing too serious. It was just for fun. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on YouTube and on Twitch later today. Have a good day, peace.